Everything flows out and in. Everything has tides. All things rise and fall. Pendulum swing manifests in everything. The measure of the swing to the right is the measure of the swing to the left. Rhythm compensates. There's so many principles in this life that are occurring at every single moment, whether you notice them or not. It's just the nature of existence. And we live on an inherently neutral plane with a balance of all things, right? This is what maintains the flow of life. One of these principles is the principle of rhythm, the idea that everything is moving forward, but never in a straight line. Now, strange as it may be, it's kind of like a bowling alley, right? At either end of the lane, you've got the two poles, and as the bowling ball moves down, it swerves from side to side. You've got a bunch of different forces acting on it, but ultimately, it's getting to the end goal. Now, this simple and strange analogy can be applied to life, right? At either side, you got the two poles. You got good, evil, happy, sad, energetic, lethargic. And as you move through life, you're in a constant flow, mixing between these two sides. In life, you are the bowling ball. Now, it sounds stupid, right? But think about it. From your knowledge, you never asked for this existence. You were never asked to be here. And the same way the bowling ball never asked to exist. And yet you're both thrown down the lane of life. Everyone starts out life differently, right? Everyone's got different levels of privilege, hardship, handicap, creative prowess, whatever it may be. And this is similar to the bowling ball, right? They're always thrown by someone who has different skill levels. Everyone's given a different starting experience. But so what anyone's trying to do is just figure out what their purpose is, what their end goal is. Both of us blissfully unaware of what our final destination is, where we're actually headed, but we know we're on the right path because we're here. If you ever hear hyper successful people talk about their journey, what got them to where they are, it nearly always starts with hardship, always close to one extreme of the pole. I can't say I'm much of a bowler or even really watch bowling, but if you do ever watch pro bowling, there's never ever any straight shots thrown. Whether you're going for a strike, the best result, or you got one isolated pin right at the end, I don't know, the pin area, I guess, I don't know what that would be called, but you always curve the ball close to one of the poles, the edges of the lane, and get on track that way. Never any straight shots thrown. To get the best results, whether it's bowling or in life, you've got to go to the extremity of the way you don't want to go, and then let the balancing forces and the principle of rhythm work its magic. Now, unknowingly, the people who suffer the worst and the longest are the people who have been spinning in this direction towards the extreme for so long, and life will balance out. It really will. You've been spinning for so long in this one direction that you don't want to head towards. Life will balance out and take you to the other extreme. As much of this will happen naturally, right? To get the best results, you need to add your own force and actively move in the direction that you want yourself. And then the principle of rhythm will compensate and create and build the life that you've always dreamt of. But you can't just be stagnant and hope that the life of your dreams will fall into your lap without you actually doing anything. So even in the toughest of times, right, those who make it out, those who use the rhythm to their advantage to go from one extreme to the other, are those who, no matter how tough the times are, still put the work in, still have the positive attitude. And this is what made life take them to the other side of the lane. I wondered and questioned why I suffered for so long, right? And as I'm coming to understand who I am, what I'm capable of, where I'm headed, what my purpose is, I see that it was a very necessary point for me to get taken to the extremity, to truly experience what hell is like, so that I can fully appreciate the heaven that I'm headed for. Alright, it's all stupid, right? But if life can be analogized into the simplicity of a bowling ball going down a bowling alley, then chances are you are overthinking everything you do. Everyone's journey is completely different, right? So no matter where you start from, no matter what hardship you face, no matter what it is, right? One thing I've come to realize is that no matter where you are, just be grateful for where you are and to be a part of it and keep pushing on and life will take you in the direction that you've always wanted. It will all work out better than you ever imagined, regardless of who threw you or however many pins there are at the end of the lane waiting for you. You will achieve everything you were supposed to.